Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 2. The scene takes place in Capulet's orchard. After meeting Romeo at the Capulet banquet, Juliet learns he is the son of her father's arch enemy, Lord Montague. She wishes Romeo could give up his name so their relationship would not be forbidden. 1908 oil painting by John William Waterhouse. Voices by Elizabeth Klett and Simon Taylor.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou, that thus be screened in night, so stumblest on my counsel?
My name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings do I o'erperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 3. This scene takes place in Friar Lawrence's herb garden. The friar's soliloquy during this scene as he gathers herbs in the monastery garden is about the healing power of plants, but he warns that some precious juiced flowers can also be poisonous. Shakespeare used this scene to foreshadow the tragic events to come. 1860s drawing by H.C. Solois. Voice by Alan Davis Drake.
I must upfill this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. The earth, that's nature's mother, is her tomb. What is her burying grave? That is her womb. And from her womb children of divers kinds we sucking on her natural bosom find. Many for many, virtues excellent, none but for some, and yet all different. Oh, mickle is the powerful grace that lies in plants, herbs, stones, and their true qualities. For naught so vile that on the earth doth live, but to the earth some special good doth give, nor aught so good, but strained from that fair use, revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. Virtue itself turns vice, being misapplied, and vice sometimes by action dignified. Within the infant rind of this small flower, poison hath residence, and medicine power. For this, being smelt with that part, cheers each part. Being tasted, slays all senses with the heart. Two such opposing kings encamp them still, in man as well as herbs, grace and rude will. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the canker death eats up that plant.
Romeo and Juliet, Act 3, Scene 5. This scene takes place outside Capulet's orchard. Friar Lawrence secretly marries Romeo and Juliet, and the young couple spend one night together before Romeo must leave the city of Verona as penance for killing Juliet's cousin Tybalt. It is the last time the two lovers will see each other alive. 19th century painting by Eleanor Fortescue Brickdale. Voices by Elizabeth Klett and Simon Taylor.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yond pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn, no nightingale. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the severing clouds in yonder east. Night's candles are burnt out, and jocund day stands tiptoe on the misty mountain tops. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.